Hello there, this is Glenys Trinder here with a little Monday live card reading. I'm making this on a Sunday, the night before, because I am going to be possibly out of Wi-Fi tomorrow. So I'm making this for the week of Monday the 13th, right up until Friday. So I'm going to pull some cards from the deck that it's two decks actually. I've got Goddess cards and Ascended Masters cards, and they both kind of work very well together. And quite often, if I get a sort of a double meaning, it reiterates something. So I'm going to pull from that, and I'm also going to pull a card from the it's the Esther and Jerry Hicks Law of Attraction cards. But there's a lot happening this week. We've got a super full moon tomorrow, which will be on the 14th. So that's really important. It's a super moon, so it's closer to the Earth. A full moon is a time when we really can focus our attentions, focus our attention on growing what it is that we had intended to do or wished at the previous new moon. And it just brings a lot of extra strength and ability to really, up our game. Okay. If we all knew, even if I knew, if any of us knew just how powerful we were, we would fall down in awe at ourselves. We can make anything happen. And I really want to make these lives on a weekly basis to try to show you just how incredible it can be if you stay focused on what your intentions are and moving towards something greater. So I'm going to read a few cards in a moment. If I made a live on Friday, which was the 10th, which was about what to do to focus with all of the transits that are happening in the full moon on Tuesday. I'm going to make a guided meditation for Tuesday as well, so watch out for that. So that is a really important time to do a meditation for releasing, because the full moon can have this big energy and it can bring up shadow sides, it can bring up tensions and anxieties and angers and all sorts of things. So the full moon guided meditation is always about releasing, but it's also allowing us to just keep that forward momentum and allowing our thoughts to move towards what it is we are creating. So if you haven't seen that, wherever you're watching this, go back and listen to the video I made on the 10th, which I can't remember actually what it was called, but I would have made it just last Friday. It would have been a Friday card reading or something like that, but it was talking about the full moon. It's a Sagittarius full moon. So if you want to know more before the meditation, go to that. So right now I'm just going to pull some cards and I'm connecting with my guides and angels. I'm actually just going to just spray out this beautiful angel spray, which gets me in tune with my higher self. So I'm connecting with my heart, connecting with my highest self, and connecting with your highest self for a clear and open reading in love and light for whoever listens to this, for uplifting. What is it that we need to know this week, going ahead from Monday the 13th of June 2022? Okay, now that blew out, so that's definitely a card that needs to be taken. Funnily enough, I chose that on the Friday one as well. That came out. Now I'm also thinking this card needs to be picked, so I'm going to put that down and I'm going to do another shuffle. I've already doused on these cards and I've come up with the number 5, so I'm going to read 5 cards. So if nothing else jumps out, I'm just going to, no, that jumped out. I love when they jump out. I really feel when they jump out, they're choosing us, no, me choosing. Another one jumped. And they sort of somersault out. That's, I always feel, is the best way. Okay, yeah. Now, in fact, I'm just going to, I've got 6 cards because 2 jumped out there, so I'm just going to check if this, oh, okay. I'm getting a no from that one, and a yes. and a yes. I'm just dousing on these. So for me, yeah, okay. For me, when I connected to my heart with my pendulum, it circles around clockwise for a yes, 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 and a no is over and back like that. So this card actually was on Friday, so I got a no from it today. So it possibly was really good for what to do, coming up to this weekend. Okay, so the first card today, and actually quite relevant because the full moon in Sagittarius is very much about um allowing us to let go and to trust, and to it really wants you to move from hoping hoping that you'll get something, to trusting that it's coming. And this card is just reminding you to go outside. When you're outside in nature, when you especially are near water, when you can see water flowing, when you're outside and you feel part of nature, you're part of that whole process, you can really get in tune with the part of you that's bigger, that's attached to all that is, where you can really open your heart to trust that what it is that you're focusing on, that you want to bring forth in your life, is part of the whole bigger picture. Nature doesn't work against itself, it works together. When you're out in nature, you're part of nature, and it raises your vibration hugely. And especially, I would recommend taking off your shoes and being on the ground without any rubber beneath your feet, just feet on the ground. Actually, saying that, I've just taken off my shoes. It's really important to feel the ground underneath your feet. I was doing this even in the winter, and standing on the cold earth when I went out to sun gaze first thing in the morning with my feet on the ground, and it felt really cold at first, but within no time you could feel the warmth of the earth coming up through your feet when you stay in the same place. And it just is such a grounding start for the morning, but it's also a really good thing to do during the day. So this is telling you, if you have been indoors for a long time or for too much, remind yourself to step outside often, and to just get out, get fresh air, be outside in nature, and feel, you know, part of the bigger picture. The second card is, I love this. So this is telling you that there is a golden opportunity coming to you. Okay. And that is reminding me as well of what I've said for that last card. Sagittarius wants us to move out of hoping to trusting. So right now, if you knew that there was a golden opportunity coming to you, if you knew that whatever it is that you feel that you're lacking or you're missing, whether that is abundance of health or wealth or friends or love or adventure, whatever it is, if you knew that there was something and it was absolutely coming to you, that this golden opportunity was coming to you, how would you feel? I want you to feel the trust that this is happening. And this card chose you because it jumped out of the pack. Um, and it's just telling you, so important doors are about to open up, big things are about to change. The important new first steps, be ready to take them. Just that's all. Just be ready to take them. The middle card is health and healing. And this is telling me, of what I'm getting from this is that, well, first of all, we're all being healed. We're all going through a healing process. Our lives, our minds, our bodies, we are moving towards that golden age, and we are healing from so much past traumas. And if you feel that there's some part of you that needs healing, just allow yourself to get healing, to receive healing, focusing on the fact that we all have the ability to heal ourselves from emotional and physical illnesses. Every physical illness starts, first of all, with an emotional, a dis-ease. And this card is telling you you are being healed. It may also be telling you that you are a healer, that you are able to heal yourself or heal other people. What I'm seeing here is that around the heart, this beautiful, it's a sort of a sacred geometry shape. Notice that if there is somewhere physical in your body that you need to heal, allow yourself to imagine that you're lighting up this beautiful physical um, three-dimensional shape. The Merkaba is, a triangle upside down and right side up, but three-sided triangle. And if you can imagine that was spinning around, and it brings such a big energy, and that if it's starting off in your heart, and that your heart is the center of everything, and that when you bring more love and you open your heart to love, but allow that Merkaba to get bigger and to fill all around you and to really spin, it might be a sign that this might be what I might bring into the full moon ceremony, actually meditation. That's a good mm, I'm just getting ideas for this because that will be coming tomorrow. Okay, so this card is telling you to balance. You need more balance. It might be balancing all the things that you do with all of the things that you want to do. This says balance career and home life, but you know yourself what area is lacking, is out of balance. Are you overworking? Are you underworking? Are you available at home or for yourself or for the child inside you, for your family, for your loved ones? Or are you over involved or over available, or are you under? This is just reminding you to bring balance. Bring balance back into your life and this whole week. And because the moon is fullest on Tuesday. So right now on Monday, you'll feel that energy coming up, building up for that full moon, allowing you to really stay focused on what it is that you want, but also get a sense of the anticipation, the trust that this is happening, feeling the feelings that it's already happened. And that will bring you balance. It'll bring you much more balance when you balance your ability to focus on what you want to achieve, but also knowing that it's all happening. So you want something, but you're letting it go. You're focusing on it, but you're trusting that the universe is going to bring to you at the right time, and that you are okay right now in this moment. All is well. I think that's really mostly what I need to just say about that. Oh yeah, what I said was that the moon was fullest on Tuesday. That means the full moon phase lasts for 3.5 days. So this entire week from Monday to Friday is going to feel full moon energy. Okay, so allow yourself to feel your cup sort of overflowing with excitement for what it is that you're now manifesting. And this last card then is receptivity. So be open to receiving. Only you are the block between what you have and what you want to get. So being open to receiving is feeling enough to have exactly what you want. What is it that your soul is crying out for? What is it that you most want in life? Allow yourself to believe that you can have it. You can have it. Yes. Say yes to yourself. Um, when you allow yourself to receive, it opens up everything. When you feel that you are enough to receive what it is you truly want, your heart's truest desires, because those true desires come to us because our highest self wants them. It's if it's a desire that just, almost gives you tingles, hair tingles, sort of goose pimples, really excitement, that sort of a want or a desire for something more is your highest self tapping on your shoulder, telling you, ask for more. We are so much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. Um, it increases your intuition, it increases your inspiration when you allow yourself, when you say yes to yourself. What is it that you want? And then when you do, when you receive, remember, when you are receiving, maybe receiving gifts from others, receiving help, receiving something maybe that you're not allowing yourself to have, when you are open to receiving it and you allow that abundance in whatever form to move into your life, well, then you're filling up your cup and then you have it to give. It's the law of giving and receiving. So those are the 5 cards, main cards for this week, and I'm going to pull out one of the or whatever jumps out from the law of attraction cards. I'm just gonna, now this looks like it's popping out to me. Yeah. So when focusing on solutions, you feel good. I feel good. So if you focus on a problem, when you're focusing on a problem, it doesn't feel good. You're noticing the problem, but if you focus on just being open to a solution or just being curious about what the solution is, it lessens that energy, which is a lower vibration, a lower feeling, a lower emotion that is keeping you in every moment we're manifesting. So if you're in a negative emotion because you are focusing on a problem, you breathe into it, release the negativity, notice that you're feeling this negativity because you're focusing on a problem. Breathe into it and then start to be curious about what the solution is. And as you're curious about a solution, you'll start to get ideas. You might even like to brain dump some ideas. Some of them might be quite ridiculous. Just brain dump, write them down, solutions, and a solution will come. And when you're focusing on the solution, that has a much lighter feeling, and you're actually manifesting then the solution. You're manifesting a way out. That's my way of saying it, what Esther Hicks has said. Focusing on a positive solution brings you a positive emotion, and focusing on it's exactly what I said, basically. While the differences are subtle, they are very important. The differences are very important. For when you're feeling a positive emotion, you're attracting your experience of that. And when you're feeling a negative, you're attracting a negative. Um, so just, I suppose what this card is really telling you to do is to notice this week what your emotions are. Tune into what your emotions are and notice what you're feeling. Because if you're feeling a negative emotion, you're attracted to something negative. And we can change. We can change our thoughts all the time. It's easy to change a thought. When you change the thought, you change the feeling. It just starts a new cycle. Okay. Love you all. Have a fantastic week, and you will hear from me with a guided meditation for the full moon in Sagittarius on the 14th of June, and it's happening Irish UK time at 12:51 p.m., so midday for me here. So I'm going to have that meditation dropped probably Monday evening, so that any of you who are watching from Australia will be able to watch it, or anywhere east of me will be able to watch it before. It's always good to listen to the full moon meditation releasing before or on or immediately after the full moon. It's just, that the tension can rise. So it's like, as you do that meditation, you can release it and then just start to feel yourself moving towards what it is you want again. And of course, you can listen to it more times than one. So I will talk to you. I'll be live on Friday, and I'll just wish you the best of weeks. Bye for now.